What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. You know, there is a story about talented boxer Devin Haney, who I've seen fight. The guy is a brilliant young fighter. He's born in the Bay Area but raised in Las Vegas. And of course, as a young man, he's dealing with this lady by the name of India Love Westbrooks. Now, anybody named India Love, I just cannot take them that serious, all right? I'm sorry. Look at I'm not trying to be a hater or anything, right? But I see the usual suspect red flags. Tattoos on the hand, BBLs, and thirst traps. This is something that is problematic for most men who want to take a woman serious. Now, here's what I want to say as a young man. I've been there before. And when you're young and when you have money or you have fame, you don't really know what you're looking for from a woman. What does that woman need to do for you? And of course, if she's beautiful, if she's sexy, things like that, it works until it doesn't work anymore. What do I mean when I say that? It works until it doesn't work, because you're not requiring her to do something. Only thing you're requiring her to do is to be pretty. And as my grandmother would say, further on up the road, you're gonna run into problems because you go into 1 to 2, 3, or 4 or 5 years of her not having to live up to any expectations. The relationship gets out of control. And once it gets out of control, you've already lost as a man. So the woman has to be able to provide value for you instantly for her to be there. Because as a man, if you don't provide value for her instantly, guess what? You're never there for the most part. There's something that you need to be able to do for her to be interested in you. All right. And usually most guys understand that. And when you're a young guy, you haven't had that. You don't have that figured out until you start, let's say, for example, when you meet a woman, if you're okay with her taking, seductive pictures, guys flirting with her having guy friends, that, guys tend to be okay with that when they first meet her. But as the relationship gets more deeper, you develop more feelings for her. Now you want to change. And I want to tell you guys like this. It never changes. You can never start off with a woman in one way and then ask her to change later. And I'm pretty sure what happened was a lot of guys are okay with a woman being an Instagram model, being very provocative and all that. Once you get with her, okay, then all of a sudden, you're a HOE, she's starting it up. You throwing it in her face. I'm not saying this will happen here, but I know a lot of guys who deal with ladies who are IG models or strippers. They start being insecure because those women this is what they do for a living. They're not going to stop posting those photos because you're there. They're going to keep doing that all the time. And if you allowed her to do that at first, she's not going to stop. So here's something here. India Love confirms that she's no longer in a relationship with Devin Haney. She says this: we are no longer together. All right. She didn't share the reason for the breakup or why they called it quits. She just said she wishes him well. I'll tell you exactly why they're not together. The guy is an up and coming boxer, right? World champ. Hate to say this. India Love brings too much attention to a guy like that for him to take her serious. Can't be there, right? She is not what the young guy needs. 29-0. He just beat George Kambosos again. He has WBA, WBC. I think he's undisputed champ there. Can't have her there. He needs a woman more out of the limelight. I'm sorry. You cannot have this lady as your wife and she's going around and you see like her whole entire body parts everywhere. That's too much of a distraction for most guys, in my honest opinion. And also, women in this age, not to make it bad, but if you really think about it, do you know how to be somebody's, like your IG model, okay? You're an IG model, you get away with doing whatever you want. There's a lot of sacrifice in a man taking you serious, all right? A lot. A guy like Devin Haney, when she's young, she can get a guy like Devin Haney. 10 years from now, it's out of the question. We know that. Look at Erykah Badu. Look at Khalees. Look at Tia Mowry. All right? Look at all these people. They don't have a chance when they're older. Okay? And you have to be able to sacrifice early on. Tracy Ellis Ross. Women that are IG modelers, followers, these women want guys to marry them. But what are they doing? What effort are they putting into it? And whenever a guy can come to the realization, you know what? I think my life is much better without this individual than it is with her. What can you say? And I'll tell you, that guy's career is going nowhere but up. Nowhere but up. All right? He no longer follows her on Instagram. He probably wants nothing to do with her. Why? Too disrespectful. I can almost guarantee that was the issue. Too disrespectful, not offering any value to the guy, and he can't take her that serious. And I'm telling you, a lot of women are gonna, and I hate to say this, if the guy Devin goes out and gets a white girl, y'all are gonna be mad. Y'all gonna be mad. Or an Asian, or somebody from Africa. And the reality is, these women that are coming across these guys, at certain points, they don't know how to provide the value that these guys need. I'm not saying all, but when you're a boxer, for an example, you're an athlete. Can you date somebody who's not a celebrity? It's very difficult. The reason why is a celebrity can't date a normal person because they're broke. Celebrities cannot date non-celebrities because they'll spill the beans. So celebrities, at least with India Love, they feel comfortable dating her because she's not going to tell the whole thing. She got too many secrets to be exposed to her damn self. So it puts these guys in the box. But as you've seen what happened with the young brother Darren Waller, who is Darren Waller dealing with? Darren Waller has a white wife now, right? What are you guys gonna say? I can tell you exactly why that happened. Because when these guys get married, in the black community, they feel, and this is absolutely true, that this woman may not have the infrastructure day in and day out when things get rough and things get tough to stay married to me. At the first opportunity, she wants to quit. That's why you see these talented, rich black men getting with these white women all of the time. Because you know what? When something bad happens and all of a sudden there's disrespect. F you this, your mama not this, whatever. And most men, if you have something to do, you can't be a fighter and you're getting into it with your wife, and you can't be, you need some peace, man. And I'm not saying that things are not going to happen, but this is what you see amongst a lot of young people, young women in particular. They don't know how to engage a man like that. So that's why these guys are going elsewhere. Even that's why and another thing too, most athletes in today's world are not getting married. It's not like it was when I was coming up. Almost every athlete was married. Now, almost 85% of athletes now don't get married in America. And it's sad. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.